What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the next episode of Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. I promise we're almost done, but we have one more mission left in India before we get to the home stretch. We are now on mission number 18, titled Terminal Hospitality.
47, this is Diana. Your mission is to find the cult leader Diwana G and eliminate him. He's presently committed to the hospital to undergo heart surgery. He needs a new heart and a pacemaker. The complex consists of the hospital itself as well as a Shiva temple reserved for devotional and religious practices for the top members there. The hospital has different floors with sick wards and treatment units. You will find a package in Dr. Chakran's office with equipment that will help you complete this mission. I repeat, 47. Collect the package, find the cult leader, and kill him.
So out of the 3 India missions, this is hands down the best one. Temple City ambush was annoying as all hell. The death of Hannelore was super easy despite its one quirk. This mission's very open-ended, there's a good amount of ways you can do things, and it's pretty easy once you figure it out, but it can be a little tricky to figure out. But it's all gonna flow together really well. There is a scripted moment at the very end, but it's not at all detrimental to the mission. Unlike, say, something from Hitman Absolution. So we will get this one going. Run straight ahead and get to these crates. And then quickly dart across to these crates. And then sneak. Actually walk, so that you can trigger that guy to move. Don't worry, the guy on the boat will not see you. As soon as he starts walking this way, we will start sneaking the opposite way. Once you're past the crates, walk. And once you're past that little board right there, run. That will work every time. Now we go to the temple. Walk, don't run, so that that cult guy doesn't see you. Actually, you might want to sneak because it'll pass a little bit of time, because we do have to wait for another cult guard in just a second. You can take this conveniently placed cult uniform next to that pool. And the guard I was talking about should be right there. So we'll have to wait for him. This is why you might as well sneak when you steal this uniform by the pool, because it should pass enough time so that you don't have to just stand back and wait for him. It doesn't matter which way you do it, because the timing will be the same anyway, since we have to wait till he's far away from us, or far away enough from us. Because what we do now is sneak in through this open window right here. This is our ticket in. We have to pick the lock to get out, but it still gets us in, nice and good. Watch out for the nurse. So now we want to go to the nurse's office. There's a nurse's office upstairs who has a supply closet conjoined with her office, which will provide us with the equipment we want, as well as the disguise we want, which is much better than what we're wearing right now. And by much better, I mean the NPCs are less sensitive to it. If you keep your distance, you shouldn't have any trouble with guards. The office we want is located here. So we want that nurse to move out there, so we timed it just right. While she's out here, we will pick the lock to this closet, get in, open up this box and take the room key and the night vision. The room key will open this door, giving us a surgeon's uniform. And the night vision is going to be very helpful here shortly. Trust me. Similar to Jacuzzi Job, we're going to have to kill the power in order to safely approach our target and eliminate him. However, watch out for people. Unlike the Jacuzzi Job where we did not have night vision available and we just had to sort of rely on our eyes, this time we do. It is still possible to see in the dark in this level when the power goes out, but we have night vision and you might as well use it. It will force you into FPS mode. Yes, this game does have an FPS mode if you didn't know it. But at least you don't have to rely on your own natural eyes in real life. Because the screen can be hard to see in the dark. So we made a journey to this elevator and we're going to take it down to the basement. So now for the target. Head this way. In the basement there are 4 operating rooms. The target is going to be in one of them. Which one he's in is randomized every time. But regardless of which one he's in, it doesn't matter because it's going to be the same every time. And I advise you not to run because the guards are very sensitive to that. Make sure nobody is looking. Then you can pick the lock to the consultant's office and take this scalpel right here. We're gonna need this scalpel in order to execute our surgery. Ha ha ha. I'm so punny, aren't I? So, now in here. Pick this lock, make sure no one's looking, and let's kill the power. So yeah, if you thought Jacuzzi Job was dark, this makes Jacuzzi Job look like Times Square. Or a Dutch brothel, as Lambert would say. Yeah, speaking of night vision and Lambert, I'll be doing Splinter Cell walkthroughs at some point. So anyways, put your night vision on, and then follow where I'm going. Work your way back to the elevator here, and then we need to check each room. The first 2 are here. Make sure the guy... Check. That's him. He's bald. Here's a hint, he's the only guy that's bald. And when you pull out your scalpel, you'll have an action that says kill cult leader. That's how you know it's the target. Well, we can't really see what's going on, but we are using the scalpel to presumably cut off the circulation to his heart. And I mean literally cut it off. As soon as you're able to move again, you can put the scalpel away, put your night vision back on, and then we want to exit from this side. Regardless of which side you're on, go out from this way. Right here. Go ahead and pull your night vision off, and you can go out here. Now, usually a guard is going to follow you out here for some reason, but he'll go back in. But I guess we got lucky this time. So pick the lock out. And now we can work our way to the exit. We absolutely want to go out the exact way we came from, because it's mostly just empty hills. The only guards you'll have to put up with are the two at the temple right here. And another one, but he's... Regardless, moral of the story is, it's better to exit the hospital out the door I went than the one on the opposite side. Because you got all these hills that you can easily maneuver around people with. Wait, what happened over here? Those crates weren't there before. This is our aforementioned scripted moment. Before you trigger it though, make sure that that guard is not close to here, because occasionally he can shoot you after this happens. Whoop, someone tried to kill us, but it doesn't matter. We're just gonna get out of here. And there you go. That mission is a lot easier than you think it is. And the guy that tried to kill us, I'm serious when I say don't bother going after him. If you do, he will set off a bomb that he planted next to the door he went through, and unless you've enabled God mode, you will die. So yeah, that's a pretty easy mission. There's not too much trick to it. And like I said, it is gonna literally be pitch black when you kill that power. I mean, it's a little easier to see in the corridors, but you're gonna want the night vision, and thank fucking God we were able to get it this time. Unlike in Jacuzzi Job, where I had to edit the video's lighting just so that you could see it. But before we get out of here, let us continue this really gripping story that I'm sure none of you even remember is happening.
This is BBK News, live from Hospital Island in the remote Punjab region of India, a place of serenity and peace, until the recent investigation of several brutal deaths inside a local cult has led to the discovery of a number of nuclear missiles. The helicopter in which they were found is directly linked to the Russian crime lord Sergei Savarotko.
Bartak, how in the hell do you know I stole those warheads? Everyone who knows was killed. Those three guys in St. Petersburg, dead. Zipmaster dead. Nobody knows. I made sure, что за хуйня.
That is true. But what if the guy you were using knows?
Oh, какая жопа, you're right. He is the risk we have to eliminate. I get that Peter Gnani for this. How do we kill him? He is like призрак.
Don't you worry. I know exactly who we need and how to handle this.
My friend. If you're thinking about the same man as I am, then you're brilliant. Go ahead.
This is the first time I noticed that the cutscenes are partially cut off at the top and bottom. I apologize for that. I don't know if there's a fix for it at the moment. But what I found funny about that cutscene is that the last thing that the guy said was, "Then you're fucking brilliant," but the subtitles said, "You're goddamn brilliant." And but that's not the funny part. The funny part is that there was like a TV censor when he said fucking. Why? This is an M-rated game. You have permission to use profanity like that. Regardless, we're back in Sicily. But the game's not quite over. Because just like the first game, the home stretch is the final 2 missions. Missions, the first of which we will be pulling off next time.